Hello.
Hey GlamFam, it's my beautiful daughter Alexandria and myself Linwood, and today we're going to show you a really easy hairstyle using one product and some rubber bands. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be doing some bubble braids on her, so this will be great for people who are not great braiders. This one needs her hair done. So yeah, at any rate, we're going to go ahead and get started and we'll just hop right into it.
And we have edge boosters. My dad's gonna put it on my hair. I feel like it's gonna change my hair color because of the color. And smell is real.
It's not going to change her hair color. Blueberry. Thanks, the end.
Here.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're working on freshly shampooed hair and it has been detangled. There's Alina in the background, and we're just gonna be parting down the center of Alexandria's head. I have a metal tipped rat tail comb just because it helps out with getting more precision with parting. You guys can see I work little by little instead of trying to part one large part line from one end to the other. It just makes it a little easier to manage. From there, we're gonna clip off one side and we'll work on the other side exclusively. I'm going to go to right about where the occipital bone is, and that's the bone that protrudes out at the back of the skull, by the way. And then we're going to part over to around where the top of the ear is there. So we're going to go ahead and apply a bit of the edge booster gel. This is not an edge control. This one is the gel. And put that around the outside of the section. I will say this worked rather nicely. It's got a pretty pliable hold. It says firm. I'm gonna say medium, but it's still held really nicely. And I will say it does hold for days. It just doesn't feel hard like a firm hold is. So, I guess that would be firm, just not hard hold. Anyway, we're gonna rubber band that to the scalp. It doesn't have to be super tight. From there, we're gonna part off. That's my son there. He came over to visit. We went ahead and parted off about another same size section through the crown of the head down to the ear as well. We're going to line this section with the gel also. And if you'll notice, after I line it, I take this soft bristle wave brush and it just kind of helps to smooth things out. I will say again, I did like this gel. It worked rather well, but I probably should have used a bit more of it on there. I've used it on everyone in the house at this point. It hasn't flaked on anyone. It's held rather well. It holds for days. It's not super crunchy, but I will say it helps in Zan's instance if we use more rather than less. So while rubber banding that one, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bottom ponytail into that, and we're gonna fan it out. And you'll kind of see why as we go. From there, we're going to go through the apex of the head, which is the highest point of the head, and then we're going to bring it down to the ear as well. So you can see everything is kind of focused around the ear. We're doing the same steps there, and as we rubber band that, we're going to feed our ponytail right on up into that section. I know this angle is a little weird. It'll improve in just a moment. So this one felt like a lot of hair, so I went ahead and rubber banded the entire section. And then I go back with a separate rubber band and rubber band the ponytail into the new ponytail. So yeah, with each of these, I go in and just lightly fan out the little space section in between. And from there, I'm going to take the remainder of what I have and I'm basically going to lay everything except for her edges and kind of smooth that out. The edges, I'll do some specific work later. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lay all that out just like we've been doing on this. And notice I brush those edges out of the way because I'm not gonna try to snatch her edges into this. We gotta respect the edges, put some respect on them, okay? From there, we'll go ahead and do the same steps. You guys can see this is really easy. If you don't know how to braid, anything like that, this is ideal. I just like bubble braid hairstyles. They last a good amount of time and they don't take long to do. So once I've gotten that done, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in and loosely rubber band the rest of this. Keep in mind, none of these rubber bands has to be super tight and snug. Our goal is not to break the hair off. It is just to secure the hair. So you don't have to get crazy wrapping it several times. Also remember between each of these rubber bands to go in and just lightly pull the hair so it's not super smooth. You want it to kind of buckle and bubble out. As I get towards the bottom, you'll see I'm just smoothing with my finger or with a comb, with a brush, whatever works for you. And then from there, we'll go ahead and rubber band off. As I get down to the very bottom, you'll notice since the ends are a bit fluffy, I'll actually take those and I'll fold them under and rubber band it together so you don't see the fluffiness of the ends quite as much. Okay, so we're gonna repeat this on the opposite side. So since you already saw it here, I'm not even gonna show it there. I'll show you what I do with it when I'm finished. All right, you guys, so now that we've done these two portions here, I'm gonna go ahead and cross them up top and pin them in place. So you kinda wanna play with it until it gets just like you like it, but you'll kinda see the feel that I'm going for as I go. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this one here and bring it on across. We're gonna take a bobby pin and place it right on in there and pin it back. And then from there, we're gonna go ahead and cross over this one here. Now I just wanna kinda come and look from the front and see how that's gonna fall. So actually, I think what I wanna do is pin this side first. And we'll go ahead and bring that back like so. And then from there, we'll go ahead and bring right on across with that other one. From there, you can kind of get that shape just like you want it. Bring your chin up, please. There we go. That way I can see exactly what we're working with. And as a bit of final touches, we're just gonna lay these sides down here so she looks kept and loved, because that's important. Isn't that right, Zan?
Yes. Yep, yeah.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, so as y'all could probably hear, I had a house full of little people, so I went ahead and muted this part just because they got super chatty. But we're just going ahead and laying this section down, and then from there, I'm going to take a little designer pin like this here, and we're just going to place it on the side. This is some extra. This is a bonus. You don't have to do it, but this is how it turned out there. And we're just going to give her a turn so you can see all angles. This lasted her about 5 days, and yeah, usually with Zelina, this type of stuff lasts even longer. So just so you know. All right, Glam fam, so that is it. If you liked the video, let us know by leaving a comment down in the comment box below. Be sure to thumbs up this video, and if you like content like this and you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe. Until next time, you guys, take care, God bless, and stay glam. You know we love you, boo.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Peace.
If you haven't yet checked out our Instagram at GetGlamFam, be sure to check it out. We post all sorts of fun stuff on there. Of course, we got pictures of the girls on there slaying like this here. And you can also see pictures of Allison and I on there. Not to mention the occasional crazy video there as well. So just keep in mind, there is tons of foolishness that we post on there, as well as some fun stuff, promotional stuff about these videos, things to keep you abreast of what all is going on in the Glam fam. So be sure to check us out there at GetGlamFam. Until next time, you guys, take care, God bless, and stay glam. You know we love you, boo.